Hi, I'm Marcus Hutsell, Project Manager with ATX Event Systems. Now this web conference or Zoom meeting may not look or sound all that bad. It's what most people are going to see when they log on to those systems using just their laptop, like I'm doing, using the built-in webcam and the microphone that's somewhere on the laptop. And generally that's fine. All we really need to do during these times are connect to each other and get our work done. The semantics of everything don't always matter. However, I like things to sound and look just a little bit better. So I'm going to show you how I go from this to this, because I like this a lot better. This is literally the same room, me sitting in the same chair at the same desk, utilizing a few different pieces of equipment and some lighting techniques to make everything look the way I want it to look. And I didn't go out and buy all of this equipment specifically because of the quarantine lockdown and the need for all of us to be web conferencing. I was a bit of a photography buff already, so I already had the camera. The rest of the equipment I just repurposed and set up for this, for you, for me, to make everything look nice. So let me walk you through my setup. First things first, a nice clean desk. Next, one of the most obvious pieces of a web conference is the camera, and I'm using a Panasonic Lumix G9 camera. One of the great features about the Panasonic cameras is the iPad app and how much control I can have over the camera using the app. I can actually put the camera in manual focus and use the app to find and focus on my face. I have the camera sitting on a shelf on this mini tripod, which puts the camera at the same height as my face. That way the users on the other end of the web conference aren't looking straight up my nose. But since most of the time when I'm not streaming or recording, I want my monitor at eye level as well, I've simply mounted my computer monitor on this articulating arm. That way, when I need to record or stream, I simply lift the monitor up and out of the way. Then I just lower it back down when I want it at working height. For audio, to capture my voice, I do not use the microphone on the laptop, nor do I use the microphone built into the camera, as both of those options would make me sound more distant because literally those microphones are further away from me. So I have a small mic that's designed for these types of DSLR or mirrorless cameras, and I have it mounted on another articulating arm that goes up and over my computer monitor and is plugged directly into the camera. So I can get the mic closer to me, to my voice, which is what you need to hear, and I did so by just adding a 3.5mm extension cable between the mic and the camera. The camera has an HDMI output, which runs down this cable and into this little device, which is a video capture card made by Elgato called a Camlink, which takes that HDMI signal, which now has my video and my audio coming down it, converts it through USB so that the computer can see and hear it. And running the microphone directly into my camera is very important in this type of setup, because that way the video and the audio arrive at my computer at the same time. If I ran them separately, there's about a 1/10 of a second delay on the video, and if I did that, it was probably going to look like one of those badly dubbed 1970s movies. Good. Or it would look something like this, because this audio signal and that video signal are arriving to my computer at separate times. And even though I have these two nice windows that give me a nice view into the backyard, I always end up closing the blinds and putting curtains over the windows so that I can control every aspect of the lighting. I've got 3 lamps behind me with smart bulbs in them so I can change the color. And I've got a cheap softbox I got on Amazon that provides nice lighting for my face. And of course some studio monitors and headphones so I can hear everything. And I know you're probably thinking, wow, that's overkill for this type of situation, and maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but it's fun, I like doing it, and it also allows me to take all of the skills and knowledge that I've learned over the past 16 to 20 years doing live and recorded events and apply them to not only my home studio, but it allows me to apply them to our live events as well to make everything just look and sound awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour of my studio. See you soon.